Somebody's in the kitchen somewhere.
Right? So, welcome to this final round of pre-playoff play in the Green Room Second Division, featuring the
Hold on,
Varsity
Tom.
Scholars.
Tom,
Yes,
do you have something else open? Because you're echoing big time.
it's me. I don't have anything else open. Let me just double check my audio settings to confirm that my headphones. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to close the door though.
All right.
Maybe that will help. Is that better?
Well, keep going now. We'll see
All
how
right.
it goes.
So, this is our final round before we get into lunch and then playoff play. And we have the Varsity Scholars of Tuskegee and Paine. This is the very last round before we have some lunch. And as we ingest victuals, we want to celebrate all of our players. You guys have done an outstanding job all day. And we are ready to get into this final piece. Paine College has won the toss, which means that Charleston is going to have the first selection of these four categories. Can You Keanu, Foreign Fiction, Mostly Made of Cloth, and Staycations, Pennsylvania. So where are we going?
Can
first?
You Keanu?
Can You Keanu? Jada Pinkett Smith and Carrie Ann Moss rejoined Keanu Reeves in 2021 for the fourth film in what franchise with a blue pill, red pill choice? That is Charleston.
The Matrix.
That is correct. And in 2023, Reeves reprises which title character hunted by the High Table in the fourth installment of what other franchise?
John Wick.
That is correct. And in 2019, Reeves voiced Duke Kaboom in the fourth installment of what animated franchise?
It's like the DC. I thought that was the Super Toy Story.
That is correct. You're trying to argue yourself out of them points. Okay, here we go. It's still your choice, Charleston.
Can You Keanu?
Yes. Reeves became an action star after what 1994 film with a bus rigged to explode if it dropped below 50 miles per hour? That's Charleston.
Speed.
That is correct. And before they had to face the music, which title pair had an excellent adventure and a bogus journey?
Anybody?
Your answer, please.
No answer.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And then, as an undercover FBI agent, Reeves infiltrates a gang of thieves in what film anchored in the sport of surfing?
Is that Point Break? Is it, y'all?
Your answer?
Point Break?
It is Point Break. You got 10 points on that one. Go ahead, Charleston.
Can You Keanu?
Gonna close it out. Some of Reeves' roles have prestigious literary roots, including playing Jonathan Harker in a 1992 version of what Bram Stoker classic? That's Charleston.
Constantine.
That is incorrect. Can you take it, Alicia?
Dracula.
It is correct.
Good job.
And Denzel Washington played Don Pedro to Reeves' Don John in a 1993 version of what Shakespearean comedy with a four-word title?
As You Like It.
That is incorrect. Much Ado About Nothing. Richard Bach, Tom Robbins, Scott Turow. The Reeves film Even Cowgirls Get the Blues was based on the book by which author?
Thoreau.
That is incorrect. Tom Robbins. No points on that bonus, but you're in control.
Foreign Fiction, please.
What Jan Martel book features a shipwrecked teen who must survive much longer than 3.14 months at sea with a tiger? That's Charleston. No response. Can you take it, Alicia?
Life of Pi.
That is correct.
Good job.
We're going to have to play it off the clock later, Tom.
Okay.
All right.
Here's your bonus.
No, we
Oh,
have to
you're
play
not
off
giving
the
it.
clock.
Got it.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, got it. All right. It's still your choice then, Alicia.
Foreign Fiction, please.
A pilot fixing his crashed plane in the Sahara meets what remarkable diminutive title character created by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry?
Clear, please.
Charleston? No response. Can you take it, Alicia?
The Little Prince.
It is The Little Prince. It started as a letter to her 100-year-old dying grandfather and became which Chilean's literary debut, The House of Spirits?
I'm gonna go with my quiz.
Your answer?
Esquivel?
No, it was Isabel Allende.
Okay.
And Laura Esquivel's Like Water for Chocolate is set in what country whose states include Quintana Roo and Tabasco?
Mexico.
That is correct. You got 10 points on that one. You're in control.
Foreign fiction, please.
Umberto Eco's debut, The Name of the Rose, mixes murder with medieval studies and is set in a monastery in what European country? That is Alicia.
Spain.
No. Can you take it, Charleston?
Um,
No, you cannot.
India?
Nope. We were looking for Italy on that. Umberto Eco, a clue there. But bringing us to the end of the round, we have Tuskegee at 30 and Paine at 50 before we have to play an off-the-clock question.
Yes. So on that, it was a turnover. I know I did not turn it over to the other team, or it moved, versus no answer versus incorrect, and it just jumped back to the board.
Got it. So we need to play an off-clock toss-up and bonus for Alicia only, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. So
I got it correct.
I know, but we didn't hear it. We were already off the question, so it's better for us to play a face-off and bonus pair together.
Okay, so do I have to buzz in or?
No.
You do not.
Because it's only for you.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna play a ready. There's no time is gonna go off. We'll see what happens when I press this button.
Also, before you start, we're going to switch computers, me and Hezekiah.
That's fine.
Okay, that's the other team, so we can still mess.
Yeah, we can still
Tuskegee.
do this. Yep.
All right.
And there's no need, if you need to swap out, there's no need to tell us you're going to swap
All right,
out.
Tom,
when
the
we're
question's
at the
up
end.
now.
All right, so here we go. 1920 laureate Walter Nernst formulated which numbered law of thermodynamics that says it's impossible to reach absolute zero?
This is for you, Alicia.
Yeah, she knows. But you don't have a response.
The 3 laws of thermodynamics.
Okay.
That is not correct.
It's not?
Well, you said it says which numbered law. She said the 3 laws.
Okay, there we go. So
it would have had to have been one of the laws.
Yep, perfect. All right, so we're done with that.
The 3rd.
And we can move to the next round. It was just, and then once Paine lets us know if they've done their switch and they're ready, then you can move on.
They
to
have.
The,
The switch has been done.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm going to change the name so that Hezekiah. All right.
Because I can't.
All right. So Joseph, everybody's okay. Great. All right. So that means going into round 2, Joseph is replacing Alicia, and was it supposed to be Davion in round 2?
Yes, it's Davion. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So here we go. That means, Joseph, you have the choice of these 4 categories: billionaire hijinks, CNN, gridiron games, and words about words. So it sounds like somebody's moving around an awful lot, but I don't know who that is.
Or their laptop speakers open
Right.
too, or the mic, yeah.
But you have the choice of the categories, Joseph, so where are we going?
Billionaire hijinks.
All right. In 2021, which African-American billionaire announced that he was making one more Mabel Simmons movie, A Medea Homecoming? That is Joseph.
Harry.
That is correct. And NASCAR's 23XI racing organization is owned by which billionaire NBA Hall of Famer who named it for his jersey number with the Bulls?
Jordan.
That is correct. And Kanye West set aside 5,000 free tickets to students at Atlanta area HBCUs to attend the listening party for what album his 2021 release?
Donda.
That is correct.
Billionaire.
All right. Reaching a height of 66.5 miles, the New Shepard 4 rocket took which billionaire and 3 others on a 10-minute ride into space in 2021? That's Joseph.
Bezos.
That is correct. 9 days prior to Bezos, who became the first billionaire in space, though his flight only reached 53.5 miles from Earth?
Musk.
That is incorrect. Richard Branson is who we are looking for. And which 90-year-old Star Trek
Yes, it
actor's
is.
2021 spaceflight on Bezos' craft was described as oldly going, where no man had gone before?
Shatner.
Yes, that's right.
A billionaire.
Last one. Who uses a $12,000 hydrofoil surfboard along the shore of his $110 million Kauai estate he bought with funds earned running Facebook? That's Joseph.
Zuckerberg.
That is correct. And 592 feet long, the world's largest yacht was completed in 2013 for Sheikh Khalifa, Emir of Abu Dhabi, and President of what nation?
United Arab Emirates.
That is correct. And Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, paid what nation's Super Eagles $50,000 for every goal they scored in a 2019 soccer match against Algeria?
Nigeria.
That is correct. You got all points.
CNN.
1960, 1980, 2000. CNN first signed on air at 5 p.m. on June 1st of which year? That's Joseph.
1980.
That is correct. From its beginning, CNN has been headquartered in what city?
Atlanta.
That's correct. And the first person to appear on CNN was which soon-to-be media mogul? CNN's founder.
Turner.
That is correct. You got all points.
CNN.
Again. Since the 1990s, the basso profundo voice of which African-American actor has regularly intoned, "This is CNN"? Joseph?
Jones.
That is correct. Which host of CNN Tonight had a #1 New York Times bestseller in 2021 with "This is the Fire, What I Say to My Friends About Racism"?
Lemon.
That is correct. And for 10 years with Kathy Griffin and then with Andy Cohen, who has hosted CNN's New Year's Eve at Times Square?
Cooper.
That is correct. All points.
CNN.
Closing it out. At the start of the '91 Gulf War, CNN scooped U.S. news networks as the first to report from within what country that had annexed Kuwait? That's Joseph.
Iraq.
That is correct. The Gulf War made which CNN Pentagon correspondent a household name, a man who now hosts The Situation Room?
Cuomo.
No, Wolf Blitzer is who we were looking for. The Gulf War also boosted the career of which British-Iranian reporter, a woman with self-titled news shows on both CNN and PBS?
Amanpour.
That is correct. So you got 10 points on that.
Gridiron.
Gridiron Games. In 1996, Charles Haley won a record 5th Super Bowl ring. Who broke Haley's record in 2019 and now has 7? That is Davion.
Tom Brady?
Yeah, please don't mute your microphone.
Oh, yeah.
What team Super Bowl MVPs include Jerry Rice and Joe Montana?
49ers.
Yes. And Lynn Swann and Santonio Holmes for Super Bowl MVPs for
Steelers.
what team? Yes. And Lynn Dawson and Patrick Mahomes were Super Bowl
Chiefs.
MVPs quarterbacking what team?
Chiefs.
Yes, you got all points, and that brings us to the end of the round. Paine with 80 and Tuskegee with 190. So we're going to move into our final round of face-off games. That is Hezekiah will be playing, and Olivia will be playing. Hezekiah, you are going to have the choice of these final 4 face-off categories: Civil War slang, human bones, I Know That Song Broadway, and kitty, kitty, kitty.
Human bones.
All right. The only movable bone of the skull is what M bone forming the jaw?
No way.
That's Hezekiah.
Mandible.
That is correct. The mandible closes against what fixed M bone of the skull?
Yeah, no.
Yes, sir.
Your answer, please.
Martyr.
No, maxilla is what we were looking for. And in the human embryo, the mandible is the second bone to ossify. What collarbone is the first?
That is.
The clavicle.
Clavicle.
Your answer?
Clavicle.
Yes. So you got 10 points on that. You're in control.
Human bones.
There we go. The olecranon is part of what joint that, when you're standing arms akimbo, provides its namesake room? That's Hezekiah.
Scapula.
No. Can you
Joint.
take it, Olivia?
Joint.
No. Elbow room is what
It's
we were looking
elbow.
for. Still you, Hezekiah.
Civil War slang.
A Confederate fort in Louisiana sporting fake cannons was given what slang name, often preceded by "bah" in the speech of Ebenezer Scrooge? That's Hezekiah. Cannot accept a response. Can you take it, Olivia?
Humbug.
That is correct.
Good job.
And what Civil War slang verb meaning run away rhymes with saddle?
Skedaddle.
Yeah.
Skedaddle.
Yes, for 10. And used in the 30 Years' War, what B French word returned during the Civil War for camping without formal shelter?
No. We can go bunking. Bunking.
No, bivouac is what we were looking for, but you are in control, Olivia?
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
All right. Originally depicted as a lioness, the cat-headed goddess Bastet protected homes from evil spirits in what ancient civilization?
No way.
That is Olivia.
Egypt.
Okay, it is. And I don't know who's saying no way, but you should not be talking if you're not Olivia or Hezekiah.
Oh, the
Which
Cheshire
fictional
Cat?
cat could appear or disappear at will, at times leaving only its head, at other times only its grin?
Cheshire Cat.
Yes. And in a paradox of quantum physics,
Yeah.
whose theoretical cat could be simultaneously dead and alive?
Schrodinger.
Yes.
Kitty, kitty,
You're-
kitty.
All right. Nepetalactone is the compound found in what, thank you, what plant that felines find stimulating? That's Olivia.
Catnip.
Yes. And Avril Félicette Janvier, what was the
think
world's
this is
only
Avril.
cat to survive a launch into space, part of France's response to Russia's Laika?
Avril.
That is incorrect. It was Félicette is what you're looking for. Originating on a British Isle, what breed of cat is best known for being tailless?
We guess we can say Tabby, but Tabby.
No, Manx is what we were looking for.
Kitty, 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 please.
Last one. When referring to a group of kittens, use what collective noun, also the name of an Amazon e-reader? That's Hezekiah.
Candle.
Yes. Clowder, gaggle, glaring parliament, pod. What two are also used as a collective names for a group of cats?
I say choose Clowder.
Clouder. That's Parliament, I think.
Okay.
Clouder.
Yeah. You get Clowder for 10.
And glaring was the other.
Yeah, so you got 10. Go ahead.
Human bones.
Last
Got
one.
it in.
Complete the skeletal analogy. The humerus is to the arm as what bone is to the leg? Olivia?
Femur.
That is correct. Similarly, the radius is to the arm as to what bone is to the leg?
No, but the radius is on the tibia. Tibia.
That is correct. And the final one, and again, the ulna is to the arm as what bone is to the leg?
Fibula. Fibula.
That is correct. You got all 20 points on that one, and that brings us to the end of the third round. Tuskegee with 280 points. Paine still within striking distance with 120. They're 160 points behind. And so that means that Paine is going to have the first choice of these three categories: care for dim sum, just 6 letters, missing verbs, and organizational HQ. You're going to need 175 to overtake Tuskegee.
Care for them song.
Okay.
Unmute data.
Yeah, everybody unmute. What word or name whose spelling contains DIM is President Putin's
Vladimir.
first name? Yes. An indentation from
Dimple.
smiling? Yes. Matter that settles to the bottom?
Sediment.
Yes. FDR's anti-polio group?
Pass.
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 I got
Mustard or mayo, for
Condiment.
example. Yes. An adjective for having two forms.
Pass.
Pass. Switch to create mood lighting.
Dim.
Dim.
More?
Diminish.
No. A
Yeah,
hindrance or obstacle.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Limited to basic principles.
Simple.
No.
No.
Pass.
The D
Dimension.
in 3D. Yes.
Good job.
FDR's anti. An adjective for having two forms.
Duplicate.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Switch to create
Dimmer.
mood. Yes.
job.
A hindrance or obstacle.
Diminish.
No, it's the
No.
That's the next one, I think.
Dementia.
Okay, so let's go back. Limited to a hindrance or obstacle is an impediment. Limited to basic principles is rudimentary. The polio group is March of Dimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And an adjective for having two forms is dimorphous, or we could have accepted dimorphic. So you got 150 points. That means as we look to Tuskegee, you are playing to sweep. You have just 6 letters, missing verbs, organizational HQ.
Six
Where are we
letters.
going?
6 letters.
Just 6 letters. What word or name spelled with exactly 6 letters is a professional horse rider?
Equestrian.
No. One of the 12 months?
August.
Yes. The city where the Prophet Muhammad died?
Medina.
Yes. Australia's national airline?
Airbus.
No. Easy or a gentle wind?
Breeze.
Yes. Nadir's opposite?
Trough.
No. Shonda, the creator?
Rhymes.
Yes. A sports arena's luxury seating?
Pass.
Pass. Space devoid of matter?
Empty.
No. Concave's opposite?
Convex.
Yes.
Jockey.
Yes. Australia's
Pass.
national air... Pass.
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 Pass. Vacuum.
Yes.
Good job.
Australia's national airline?
Airway.
Nope. Nadir's opposite?
Pass.
Pass. All right, so let's look at the 3 that we did not get. That Australian airline is Qantas, with the
Okay.
koala as their little thing. The opposite of nadir is zenith.
Oh.
So
okay.
nadir is low, zenith is high. And skybox is what we are looking for luxury seating. But with 175 added on top of your total, that gives you a score of 455 to 270 for Paine. And you all are released for lunch. Give yourselves a round of applause. We are going to have to do some
Good game,
calculating to
guys.
see
Good
what
game,
we're going to
y'all.
do for the first playoff round. But thank you so much for your excellent play all day. Congratulations.